Dear friends, just a few days ago, when the American Vice President JD Vance arrived in Pakistan, he didn't come alone. Instead, he was accompanied by such extensive security and a convoy that truly astonished every single person who witnessed it. What exactly was contained within this convoy? How does America provide its leaders with such formidable security? Today, we're going to explain everything to you in complete detail. And in this video, some truly secret things will be revealed, things you might not have even witnessed in a Hollywood action film. So, watch this valuable video until the end, because by its conclusion, you'll be amazed at the massive and incredible setup deployed for one person's protection. So friends, the preparations for the visit of any American leader, especially the Vice President, don't happen in just a day or two, but rather, they begin several months in advance. Even many days before JD Vance was due to arrive in Pakistan, a peculiar kind of stir had already commenced at Islamabad's airport. The common people, perhaps, had absolutely no idea about this particular matter. However, those individuals whose daily routine involves frequenting the airport witnessed that America's largest cargo aircraft, specifically known as C-17s, had started to land in Pakistan. These are certainly not just any ordinary aircraft. Instead, an entire city, complete with its infrastructure, can be housed within their massive interiors. When the rear doors of these cargo planes opened at Islamabad airport, the Vice President's confidential vehicles, modern equipment, and large vans began to emerge from them. From this, you can well imagine the stringent level of American security, considering that the United States absolutely does not trust placing its leaders in vehicles belonging to any other nation. They bring their vehicles, their dangerous weapons, and even their own fuel along with them. When this convoy is fully prepared to embark on its journey, its most prominent and crucial element is the vehicle where the Vice President himself is seated. This is commonly known as an armored limousine, but its style is exactly like the famous American presidential car, the Beast. At first glance, it appears to be an incredibly beautiful VIP luxury vehicle. But friends, the truth is, this isn't an ordinary car at all. It's actually a military tank that has simply been given the outward appearance of a car. Its weight is so much more than regular vehicles, you could easily compare it to the weight of a small elephant. This is because the car's body is fitted with military-grade steel and thick iron plates. These plates are so strong that rockets, hand grenades, or machine gun fire have no effect on them. The doors of this car are as heavy as an airplane door, and it's very difficult for an ordinary person to open them. Once these specialized doors are firmly closed, the entire vehicle becomes hermetically sealed from the interior. This crucial design means that if, God forbid, there were to be any kind of hazardous gas assault outside, the esteemed leader safely positioned inside the vehicle would remain completely secure. This is due to the fact that the car maintains its very own, fully self-sufficient and integrated oxygen supply system. The windows of this car are so thick and bulletproof that no bullet from anywhere in the world can break through them. But friends, the Vice President's secure vehicle never travels alone in this convoy. To keep this VIP vehicle safe, a complete network of security cars is deployed around it, constantly keeping it surrounded. You must have often seen on TV that large black cars are driving in front, behind, and on the sides of the Vice President's vehicle. These are mostly Chevrolet vehicles, driven by dangerous and expert Secret Service agents. The primary function of these vehicles is not just to clear the way or to display protocol, but their actual purpose is to fully protect the VIP's vehicle like a fortress from every side. If there is a sudden attack, these specialized vehicles immediately position themselves in front of the Vice President's car, absorbing the gunfire to protect and save the leader. Inside these vehicles sits the Secret Service's most highly trained and dangerous team, which is specifically known as the Counter-Assault Team. These agents are clad in bulletproof attire from head to toe, and they are equipped with the most advanced weaponry available. Their primary objective is singularly focused. If anyone so much as attempts to open fire on the convoy, they must unleash such an overwhelming barrage of bullets that the attacker will not even be given a moment to comprehend or react. All these vehicles are moving completely in sync with one another, and they maintain a very specific speed, as though they were a single unified team. Friends, observing this entire convoy, what truly stands out and surprises the most are some rather unusual vehicles with very long antennas mounted on their roofs. This particular section is the most confidential and crucial part of the entire procession, commonly referred to as jammer vehicles. You've probably often heard in the news about bomb blasts triggered by remote control devices along roadsides. These specialized jammer vehicles were specifically designed and deployed to effectively counter and minimize this very serious threat. As the Vice President's motorcade moves forward on the road, these antennas create a signal around them that we cannot see, but they jam everything. Upon approaching this signal, mobile phones, Wi-Fi, radio, and all types of remote connections are completely disabled. The benefit of this is that even if someone has hidden a bomb along the way and intends to detonate it from afar using a mobile or remote, they will simply keep pressing the button repeatedly without success. However, because the signals are effectively blocked, the electrical current won't reach the bomb, preventing it from detonating. This system is so incredibly powerful that when the convoy passes through, even the internet and television signals of nearby homes completely vanish for a short period. And friends, now, when America brings along its own extremely stringent security measures, it's also a very big test for the host nation, which this time is Pakistan's police and security forces. Whenever an American leader heads out onto the streets, the entire local police force and their whole system immediately swings into action. Several hours before the motorcade is scheduled to pass through, the entire route is inspected with extreme care and precision. Every single manhole cover along the path is opened up to be thoroughly checked, and then it is welded shut once again to ensure that no one can possibly emerge from down there to carry out an attack. On both sides of the road, a comprehensive line of local police is deployed, effectively bringing all regular traffic to a complete standstill. However, the security arrangements don't conclude merely with ground-level protection. While guards are indeed stationed on the ground, a thorough and vigilant watch is also being maintained from overhead. Perched on Islamabad's towering buildings and hills, expert snipers equipped with their advanced modern binoculars maintain a vigilant watch over the entire route. Their sharp eyes are constantly scanning for any suspicious individual or a telltale window, poised and ready to fire within mere seconds. High above in the sky, helicopters are continuously circling, transmitting live video footage directly to the ground forces positioned below. Friends, to coordinate and manage all of this, there is a central control room where American and Pakistani security personnel sit together, receiving real-time reports of every single moment. Everyone naturally expects the presence of security and firearms, understanding that a major leader will always be accompanied by guards. However, within this very convoy, there's also a particular vehicle included that very few people are aware of, and its sight leaves one utterly astonished. This is an emergency medical vehicle, or you could call it a mobile hospital. Friends, America knows very well that if their leader's health suddenly deteriorates in a foreign country, or if they come under attack, then a local hospital cannot be immediately relied upon. That's why their convoy always includes a black-tinted ambulance, carrying a full team of senior and expert doctors and surgeons. Who are always on high alert. This vehicle contains all the necessary operation equipment. But the most astonishing fact is that in the fridge of this very special car, blood of the same rare president's blood group always travels along with him. And friends, after learning all these astonishing details and facts, it becomes absolutely clear that JD Vance's, or indeed any major American leader's convoy, is certainly not just an ordinary procession of vehicles. In reality, this is a mobile fortress being driven across the ground by means of wheels that have been attached.